Alright guys, so I got some AN fittings in. I got two T's here. We got a 10AN and a 10AN, and then a NPT. So basically these are going to sit just like this one is. One's going to be in the intake here, where this silver fitting is, and they'll just come up. And then we'll have the lowers are going to go to the turbo, which is, like I've said in a previous video, a comp oilless turbo, which uses coolant instead of oil. So we're going to have one of those here and then one here. So then the other line will go up to the factory heater core. And, you know, you may wonder how that's going to work. Well, I found out they make these things, are called a receptor, and you slide this over the factory barb, and then this threads in like so. You can see the point, I only have one hand here, but basically threads in, and then that O-ring in there will crush and seal the pressure when you do that, and then converts it over to AN. Just looks cleaner and it's better with heat than just a regular crappy rubber guys. And obviously I have a lot of clearance issues with how a small block fits in this engine bay, so I'm hoping that works out good. It'll definitely look a lot cleaner, so that ought to be cool. So if anybody's been wondering, seen this in the background, this is a LT1 Gen 2 small block Chevy. It's going in this car. It's going to have a another turbo kit custom made by me. I'm gonna buy some Flowtech forward facing V-band headers, which would be a lot better than these custom ones that I have that are pretty crappy looking. It's a 377. It's got scat, cast crank, eagle rods, and SRP pistons, which are made by JE. So overall pretty good. It's got a comp 292 XFI cam kit. It's got comp springs in it. It's got comp push rods and comp roller rockers. It's going to be carbureted. It's going to get a Chevy Performance bow tie intake. Ideally, they're pretty expensive, but I think it'll be interesting. Make it cool, well, cooler than it already is. So I'll go more in depth on this guy on a later video, but it's see if I can get any of this. Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be a pretty sweet motor. It's you know, it's gonna get a VS Racing 76mm turbo, which was the plan for the small block, but it just didn't end up working out. But that's it right there. So things should rip. It should be pretty good. But so there's a couple things on the Camaro. So yeah. So videos to look forward to soon. I'd like some feedback for one. For two, it looks like I'm gonna be getting the cartoon soon. But first, I'm going to be buying an intercooler probably in the next couple days. It needs a wastegate gasket, which Summit also sells. I think I mentioned it, but if not, it's a HKS 50mm blow-off valve, so it's weird that they offer a gasket, but they do, so that's nice. I'm excited for that. And the intercooler is just a Frostbite universal. I looked it up on CX Racing. I didn't want to get a CX intercooler just because, you know, rather get something through Summit, like I've said before. But so pretty much, it's a 22-inch core. Total length is 29 inches. It's 3 inches It's a 3-inch core, and then it is like 11 inches tall. So pretty big intercooler, a lot bigger than what's on it now. So quite an upgrade. Um, and then the car should be getting a single DIN finally, so the radio is mounted. I'll do a little install on that. Same with the intercooler. And then I'll be ripping off the Cryo 2 that was on it because it's just, I don't believe in that. I don't think that it works. So there's just some more things to come in the future. I don't have a lot to do at the moment because I'm waiting on parts. I got stuff on back order. But a Camaro running video should be in the making here soon. Getting timing figured out and getting the carb tuned up and whatnot. So yeah, guys, hope you guys stick with me. Hopefully I get some new people.